Hey, what's up? Today I'm gonna be walking you through on how I remade the beat behind Shule Yako, Mercy Masika, and as usual, I will talk about the song and what the song entails. Now, before I start, I am offering music production classes, and these classes are both one-on-one, and I also have an online course. Now, those who prefer one-on-one classes, I'll have my number on the description so you can contact me, and then we can talk more about the one-on-one classes. Those that prefer an online course, the course is on my website, and this is what the course covers. Here's the course. The course is around 20 hours of video content. There are 40 lectures in the course, and here on the curriculum, this is what is covered in the course. So the first section here is the DAW. Well, on the DAW, we're gonna learn what a DAW is and how the DAW works. And then there's this section, audio effects. So on audio effects, you're gonna learn what audio effects are. So you're gonna cover, dynamic effects. You're gonna cover compressors, limiters, filter effects, delays, and all that. And then there's also a section on music theory. So on the music theory, I'm gonna be teaching you what music theory is and how it applies to music production. And then there's also a section where I am doing beat remakes. So in this section, I picked tracks, and here I do step-by-step remaking of these tracks. So I walk you from very scratch. So we start from a new project, and we do that remake together. So this is what is covered in the course. So if you would prefer this online course, you just go ahead and buy the course, and once you make the payment, you will have access to the course. So with that, let's continue with the tutorial. The tempo of this song is 100 BPM. The key of the song is key A sharp. The progression is 6, 1, 5, and 4. That's G minor, A sharp major chord, F major, and D sharp major. So I'll start with the intro, and then I'm going to talk about the chorus, the verse, the pre-chorus, the interlude, and then lastly the outro. Okay, on the intro we have this. So on the very first track, there is this chime. Of course, it's layered with drums and these other instruments. So that's the first track, and then I have this second track here. So let me solo. So that's a sound from Nexus, and this is nylon. Okay, this is a guitar, and this sound is from XP guitars, this Nexus XP guitars, and the preset that I used here is this nylon clean one. And then we have the drums. So these are the drums, and this is how the intro drums sound. So on the samples that make up the intro, there's this snare, and then there's hi-hat, and then there's this this sound here. Sounds like a clav, or yeah. And then there's closed hi-hats and this rim. So those are the samples that make up the intro. And then the second part of the intro, the kicks come in, and this is the sample. This is how the kick sounds. So that's the intro drums. So the next sound here is this pad here, and this pad is playing the chord progression of the song, which is G minor, A sharp, F, and D sharp chords, and the sound is from expand. Category here is soft pads. The particular sound is called voice pad. So if you go into these soft pads, here is the sound, voice pad plus. So I also added on the level, and also I think boosted some of the volume here. So that's the pad. There's also this sound here, which is bass. So this is the intro bass line. So on the bass, I also used a sound from Nexus, and here is the sound. The sound is on XP guitars category, and then this the particular preset that I used here is this BAE bass. So if you don't have Nexus, or if you don't have XP guitars, this expansion, you can use any bass, but look for a bass that sounds like a live bass. So if you have mono bass, also it's a good option. Now on this other instrument here, we have guitars, and here this is so for these guitars I used a sound from AGL. So this is you know, a VST, which is has a classical guitar. So this is the VST that I used. It's called AGL, and on the effects I have delay here, and the delay is 1/8 dotted, synced to the BPM of the song, which is 100 BPM, and the feedback, as you can see, is around 11, and then dry wet around 24. Yeah, so that's the delay there. And then we also have these other guitars here. Here, this. So this sound I used strum. So here is strum. This is the VST that I used for that sound. So the particular sound is called electric clean, and then this look for S-type vintage rhythm. This is the guitar that I used, the one of the samples that are in this VST. And then we also have this sound here. So this sound, it's from Expand. Soft leads, it's a lead sound. So you find soft leads, and the sound is called soft T plus. So here is the sound, soft T plus. So this is the sound here. So that's the sound. And then you also have this section here. So that sound is a brass, and this sound I used a sound from Nexus, and category is XP Dance Orchestra, and the preset is called Brass Staccato 1. So if you don't have this expansion, also you can just use any brass that is staccato. So you also have this instrument. As you can hear, it sounds like a guitar. So on this instrument I used an acoustic guitar sound from Ample Guitar. Here, this is Ample Guitar Martin, and then I also added delay, and this the settings. So also I'm using the same settings. The it's 1/8 dotted, also synced to the BPM. The feedback is around 9, and then the dry wet here, it's around 9 also. And yeah, so this is the delay settings. And then also you have this Ample, another instance of Ample Guitar. So I believe this is okay, let's look at it. So it's still Ample Guitar. Okay, and then yeah, this okay, there's also this transition here. Okay, let me fast solo, and these are the drum transition. So for this drum transition, I used one of rolls that are in Easy Drummer. So Easy Drummer is a VST that a drum set VST. So when you're using this VST, there's some presets as if you wanna make fills and rolls. So I believe I used one of the presets here. So there's many presets that you can use. So you just find a preset that works well. Like this is, all these are presets. So you can just find one sound and then you drag to your arrangement view. And then I have a glue compressor, and that's it. And then also there is this crash, and those are the sounds that make up the intro. So let's listen to the intro, and then we talk about the verse, or rather the chorus. Now, the section that follows the intro is the chorus. So I'm going to just talk about the tracks or the instrumentations that I haven't covered, or the instruments that are not in the intro. And in this case, the instruments that are not in the intro we have these this track, and so this sound plays the chord progression of the song, and this sound is from Expand. And category is brass and woodwind, which is here. And then the sound is soft trumpet. So you're gonna find soft trumpet if you have Expand. If you don't have Expand, also feel you know, you can look for a sound, an organ or a trumpet, you know, another VST that has a trumpet sound. And also there's this sound here, so I'm just going to quickly look at it. So that sound sounds like a bell, and the sound, I use the sound from expand, and it's bells. So you're gonna find category bells, and then the sound is called wave bells. So wave bells is here, wave bells, this first wave bells plus 1 plus. So that's the bells, and then there's also this sound here. So looks like a transition, and this is it here. Okay, that is a stub, and the sound is from Nexus, and category is Mafia. Okay, this is an expansion, external expansion, and a Mafia hit. If you don't have this expansion, you know, you can just use any hit or stub. So those are the sounds that are in the chorus. And let me unsolo and let's. Okay, now on the verse, all the sounds that comprise the verse we have covered, except for this sound here. So this sound, so that's a transition, and this is a sound from Nexus, and I used a sound from bass category, and this preset called dark roll bass 1. That's the sound that I used there, and it's okay. This is how it sounds together with other instrumentations. And yeah, so those are the sounds that are in the verse. We have also a pre-chorus here. The pre-chorus, the sounds that make up the pre-chorus, I have already you know, discussed. They're the sounds also that are in the verse and the intro. The new sounds who are in this part, the last chorus of the song, there's a guitar part, and this is the guitar. So this guitar, I used a sound from Strum, and the bank is Electric Crunch. So you're gonna find, okay, here the bank is Electric Crunch, and the preset here that I used is called Trem Crunch. So that's Strum. And then there's also this other, I don't know if it's a guitar, but let's see. Yeah, it's also a guitar. And also, okay, that's guitar is from Nexus, and it's called this jazz guitar. Again, if you don't have Strum, you can also use guitars from Nexus, and they will just work out good. So those are the sounds that comprise the song. So I'm just going to play the song from start to end so that you can hear how all those sounds come together. Okay, let me first and solo, and here is the song.